Hello, this is Ruth Nodell. Hi, today is May 12th, 2020. I am a psychic medium, astrologer, tarot reader, channel, healer, teacher. Today is a very special time. We are in the midst of huge retrograde planets. This is affecting everybody on the planet as well as a time of deep inner contemplation. So we just had Saturn going retrograde. Saturn is a planet that rules the structures of our lives. It rules responsibilities. It rules feeling that your life has an order and a purpose, and you know exactly what's expected. Collective, which rules society, which rules our associations. And now it is a time to step back and contemplate, how do I connect to the world? How do I connect to others who share my same values? And now we have Venus going retrograde tomorrow, which is planet of values, which is also an air sign like Aquarius. Venus is going retrograde in Gemini. So this is a live webcam streaming that I'm offering, because if you have any questions at this time, I'd be happy to answer them. But this is really about the collective. This is not going to be so much about your personal needs, but about what is going on here today on the planet. So right now, I just want you to all take a deep breath, because this is important, is to take time for yourself right now. There's a lot of time that we're having for ourselves. I know my business has slowed down immensely over the last couple of months with my readings business, and it's given me time to work on my own self. And this is a time to take for yourself with retrograding planets to go within and to learn what works for you. What is your values? What are your values? What is the things you really want to make out of your life? What is it you're hoping to accomplish? And now that we all have a lot more time, some people are working more, I know, but some people are working less. Some people are working more. Everybody's in a different place. But I wanted to ask if there was a divine message that I could channel right now from the universe. And my energies come straight from source. And I always start with a prayer. So here we go. At this time of Saturn retrograde, Venus going retrograde, and Jupiter going retrograde, as well as many Sun in Taurus and the Jupiter in Capricorn, we're going to have some positive energies as well. This is not all bad what's going on. It's actually a very good time. So I want you to take this time to just sit quietly, take a couple deep breaths, put your hand on your heart. If you feel like life is very not what you want right now, maybe you lost a job, maybe you're feeling stressed because you're spending more time with your spouse, maybe you're feeling alone because you don't have somebody, maybe you're in confusion about what's coming up in your life. So, a lot of people don't really know what's coming up. So a lot of us don't really know what to expect, whether you're going to have a job or you're not going to have a job, or how you're going to make a living, or there's many questions. And also, I don't discuss the negative stuff, but we all know what we all have been dealing with the last couple months, and I don't give it any energy. But the divine wants us to know that this is actually a beautiful time. So I want you to know that I'm also a life coach, and part of a spiritual life coach as well as a spiritual medium. And I want to do a little process with you right now. So I want you to take time to just close your eyes and take a deep breath and put your hand on your heart. One thing we can do is to stop and take deep breaths. So say you're really needing to just be calm. So this is the importance of this moment. Deep breath into your heart, hand on your heart, and breathe out your mouth. And in this moment in time, we're going to ground down to the center of the earth. So feel your feet on the ground if you can. Put your hands towards your legs and say, "Thank you, Mother Earth." We want to connect with nature right now. To me, right now, this is the most powerful time with the sun and earth sign of Taurus. So this is a great time to connect with nature. I know me personally, I've been seeing way more varieties of birds in our yard at the bird feeder. Birds I have never seen here before, and I go out in nature every day if I can, weather permitting. But even when it's crappy, it's really good for you to connect with the earth right now, to feel really grounded and centered in yourself. And Mother Earth is our home base. So I'm going to lead a small and short meditation here for you. So here we go. Feel your feet on the ground. Connect to the earth through the base of your spine, the bottoms of your feet, taking deep breaths and breathing out and sending all your concerns, your worries, and your energies down to the center of the earth. Feel it down through the bottoms of your feet, through the base of your spine. Imagine you're a strong tree. You can be any tree you want, and send that tree trunk all the way down from the base of your spine, as far down to the center of the earth as you can go. Mother Earth has been going through a lot of transformations, and with a lot of earth signs going on right now, the sun in Taurus, Saturn is going to go back into Capricorn. We have Jupiter, Pluto in Capricorn, Earth. We have Uranus in Taurus, Earth. This has been a very transformative year with all the energies of Earth. Pluto especially still got, a couple more years in the sign of Capricorn, and that is making us go through the biggest transformations, as Pluto is the planet of transformation. So as you're breathing in and out, slow and deep, feel your feet on the ground. If you can, sit with your feet on the ground. Or if you're sitting on the ground, imagine that you're sitting where you can connect to the earth with the base of your spine, sending all worries down to the earth. And breathe out positive energies for yourself into your body from the earth right now. And feel it coming up and healing you and releasing you of any negatives, and bringing up Mother Earth energy up through your feet, your legs, up the base of your spine. And feel that energy from Mother Earth with the abundance that it brings. She gives us the food we need, the clothing we need. We have so much to be grateful for, the natural environment that we depend on so much. So breathing in positive earth energy, fill your body up with it. It can be just an energy. It doesn't matter what color it is. It can be brown. You can visualize a color of red, of green, of brown. Just feel the energy of Mother Earth coming up your legs, into your back, up your spine, into your brain, up and down your arms, your legs, and sending anything negative back down to the earth. And breathe. And feel yourself calming. Feel yourself being grateful. Feel yourself thinking about what it is you're really grateful for. Because in this time of uncertainty, financial, economic, societal, we need to take time to just be in the moment and bring your attention to what you might even just want to say thank you for. Just think of one thing you're grateful for in this moment. Could you have a roof over your head, you have a place to live, you have food on your table, whatever it is you're grateful for. Just thinking of anything. It could be that you saw a beautiful sunrise this morning, or a sunset, or you're just grateful that you're healthy, or you have a warm home to live in, or people that love you, or a pet that you love. Whatever it is that you're grateful for, think of it right now and put your hands to your heart and say to yourself, I am grateful. I am so thankful and grateful for this time, because Venus slowing down tomorrow, going retrograde, the planet of love, of abundance, is reminding us to take time to focus on what it is we are grateful for, as well as what we want. But in order to manifest what we want, we have to start with where we're at. And in the moment, everything is present here for us at this time. And it is really a beautiful time. With Venus in Gemini, Gemini likes to communicate. Gemini wants to talk. Gemini is curious. So Gemini wants to explore your neighborhood. Gemini rules the neighborhood. So say instead of traveling long distances now, because maybe we can't go on planes and so forth, we can still go for a walk. We can walk up and down our street. We can maybe get in our car if you can, or take a bus, or ride your bicycle, or whatever vehicle you have, or some way you can walk or get around. This is the time to explore your own communities. For those of us that are lucky enough to be able to do that, and for those that are still in a lockdown, Gemini also rules ability to explore your options. So maybe you only have the internet right now. Maybe you only have, certain media outlets like television, radio, internet. You may have a neighbor. Gemini rules your neighborhood. Neighbors, it rules your siblings. So Venus in Gemini is saying, let's find ways to love our own neighborhoods, our own communities. So with Saturn already have gone retrograde in Aquarius, this other air sign, all this air is saying, how do I communicate? What is it I want to give my mental energy to? Because air signs are mental. It's communication, it's ideas. Where are you putting your thought? So in this time of a slowdown, focus on where you're putting your energy. Think about it and say, what is it I want to give my power to? So our thoughts are power, our words are power. So every day, do an affirmation and say, thank you. I am so grateful just to be alive right now, for the beauty of spring. I know here in where I live in Michigan, it's absolutely fantastically gorgeous right now. And it is a beautiful time. And this is what we have to do is focus. Now, the next planet that's going retrograde after Venus tomorrow is Jupiter on Thursday, is going retrograde. Now, Jupiter rules abundance as well as Venus. So both of them going retrograde. Venus rules money and values and pleasure and love and relationships. So that's a time where we're evaluating what we want in our relationships and how we want to manifest the things that give us pleasure. It could be just the things that you appreciate, could be that you enjoy reading something that inspires you, or watching a video, or listening to someone that inspires you, or how you're thinking and communicating. And maybe it's a good time to express your needs with the people you live with, the people you love, the people you care about, or even writing down a list of what it is you want. So Venus in Gemini is going to take you into re-evaluating what it is I need in my relationships, but also in how we communicate, as that's the sign Venus is in now. And Venus is going to be retrograde for a long time, and it's going to not be direct and normal until August in the sign of Gemini. So that gives us until August to really reevaluate where we've been the last couple months, because Venus has been in Gemini now for at least a month now. So we're going to take the next couple months to reevaluate what our needs are and maybe rethink, what do we need financially even? I mean, maybe we don't need as much as we think we do. There's so much out there about abundance and manifesting, and that's really important. But it is also good to just take time to appreciate what you do have. Maybe you could take some books off your shelf. Gemini likes to read. Gemini is the sign of reading and information. And there is also Mercury in Gemini now. So Mercury is the messenger. So Mercury is now saying, hey, I want to communicate. So if anyone is out there and has a question, feel free to write a comment. If you have anything that's going on in your life and you want some clarity about it, feel free. Now, my business name is healingheartpsychicservices.com. You can find me on the internet. You're certainly welcome to go to my Facebook business page or my website. I have many services I offer. Obviously, I do readings. I do life coaching. I do astrology. I actually do a locational astrology, which is quite interesting. So if you're interested in learning more about yourself, astrology is a wonderful tool. And now with all these retrogrades, this is a good time to go inward and really get to know yourself a little better. If you have more time to yourself, use this time to maybe get an astrology chart if you've never had one done. It's really a wonderful tool. So anybody out there would like to look at their chart, I'd be happy to give you a Hello. So here we are. I am not hearing from anyone right now. So I will say that the best thing I'm going to say right now is I'm very grateful that you've shown up. I'm going to end my session today by saying if you need any guidance, please feel free to contact me. My rates are very, very affordable. I do phone readings only at this time. You can find me through my website, healingheartpsychicservices.com. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm an astrologer, I'm a tarot reader, I'm a life coach, I'm an energy healer. And I have been in this healing arts over 40 years. So I want you to know that this is a beautiful time. You really do feel the need to slow down a little bit, even though Gemini is very curious and restless. Now, Mars is going into Pisces soon, and tomorrow, Mars is the planet of action. It is going to make you want to meditate more, and it is going to make you want to focus on the things that are spiritual, and it's a great time to delve into your spirituality a little bit more with whatever that is for you. Also, to get to water. Find ways to get to streams or rivers or oceans or lakes, or even just taking an Epsom salt bath. So Mars is the planet of action. It's moving into water sign of Pisces, and that is, I believe, tomorrow. Actually, very late tonight. So it's going to make us the next couple months focusing where our energies go, because that's where Mars is, in a water sign that is very empathic. So Pisces loves to feel its feelings, but also feels other people's feelings. And if you feel you're an empath and you feel other people's feelings, maybe it's challenging for you, this is a great time to learn to meditate, do chakra balancing. Probably I'm going to offer the chakra balancing techniques I use. It is very simple. It's just going through each chakra, and I actually go up to an eighth chakra, and you can work on clearing out other people's energies. And I suggest that you take time every day to have a daily spiritual practice through mind, body, spirit. I do yoga myself. I love that. And also mantra chanting. I do that. Affirmations. I do that. I sincerely suggest that if you have more time on your hands now, this is a good time to devote yourself with Saturn retrograde now for more self-care and doing things that are futuristic and holistic and mind, body, spirit. So meditation, prayer, affirmation, finding ways to connect through internet, which is of course a very Aquarius thing, through community, through the internet, through Facebook, through YouTube. I personally stick to those two ways. So much love to everybody. Thank you so much for showing up today. Namaste. I want to finish my program today by just saying, with the Sun in Taurus and Mercury in Gemini, Mars in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, there's going to be this kind of push-pull between wanting to have stability, which is the Capricorn and the Taurus energies, and then all the mutable signs, which is Gemini, and then we have a lot of Gemini, and then the Pisces energy. So that's going to make us feel very go with the flow, very easygoing, which actually is good. It helps us to just not be so hard on ourselves. Don't judge yourself. Take time to just love yourself unconditionally and to just look at what's pulling you right now and be very discerning about where you put your energy, because Gemini is so curious. It wants to learn about everything, it wants to discuss everything. But I definitely consider this a very important time to be discerning about where you give your energy, where you give your thoughts. If you're a conscious person on the path of ascension, which I know I am, of spiritual growth, of positivity, of wanting to be your best self and to be the person you're here to be and offer the best that you're here to offer, I suggest that you use your mind in the most positive ways with positive affirmations. So I'm going to leave you with a positive affirmation, which is, I am grateful for my blessings and the blessings that I am about to receive. And I am so thankful and grateful to be a channel of light and love myself and others. I wish you all the best. Namaste, Ruth Nodell here from Healing Heart Psychic Services. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and I will be happy to offer more things down the road. If you have anything you're interested in, let me know. If there's anything you would like some help with, feel free to contact a reading. Again, Ruth Nodell, much love. Namaste.